My name is Aaris. I want to give a special thank you to everyone and the opportunity that I have. I'm a senior at Orange Glen High School. This morning I'm standing here as someone who's been through more pain than I ever thought I could handle. My life changed in middle school when my parents divorced. From that moment on, my life seemed to fall apart. What I thought was a happy family was gone. Our home, once full of love, turned into a place of sadness and confusion. I couldn't understand why this was happening, and it left me feeling heartbroken and lost. My sister, brother, and I have been through a lot of mental trauma. When my brother was in high school, he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Watching him change because of his mental illness was hard. He wasn't the same person anymore. His mood swings were scary and his episodes were uncontrollable and sometimes scary. My family didn't know how to help him. I felt like I was watching everything fall apart around me, and I couldn't do anything to stop it. Soon, our family completely broke apart. My mom left the country to escape the chaos, and my siblings moved out. It was just my dad and I left behind. I felt alone. House was quiet, empty, and I felt like I didn't have a family anymore. The loneliness was so painful. It felt like I was abandoned by everyone. I tried to keep going, but the sadness was too much. Middle school, I was put in a special class because my stress and depression was getting worse. I couldn't focus on anything. My grades started to drop and I lost my motivation to try. I felt like I was stuck in a dark place, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get out. High school didn't get any easier. I didn't know where I fit in anymore. I lived with my mom for a couple of months, but never felt right, and I moved back in with my dad. Before school started, but even then I felt lost. It didn't feel like home, no matter where I was. The emptiness followed me everywhere, and I didn't know how to escape it. Felt like I was drifting through life, disconnected from everything. Couldn't stand the feeling that I didn't belong anywhere. I was so tired of feeling sad all the time, but I didn't know how to make it stop. There were days when I wondered if things would even get better. Even now, I struggle with everything I've been through, and it's hard to figure out where I belong and who I should be with. Constantly feeling torn, and my confusion has been very hard to deal with. The only thing that helped me is making people laugh. Humor has always been my escape. It's the one thing that makes me feel a little better, even when it's just for a few moments. But even when I'm laughing or joking, sadness is always there, just beneath the surface. Through all this, I've learned how to keep going, even when I didn't think I could. It hasn't been easy, but I've had to push through the pain and find ways to survive. I wouldn't have made it through without the help of my teachers and counselors at Orange Glen High School. They've been my support system when I couldn't carry the weight of everything on my own. They saw the pain I was going through and guided me through it. Without their support, I'm not sure where I would be today. My parents have also been a huge part of my journey. Even though things were hard, they never gave up. They worked hard to keep us going, and they taught me that no matter what, how bad things get, can't stop trying. They showed me the importance of hard work and good habits when everything feels hopeless. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to my tennis coach, Coach Pratt. She has been a guiding light in my life, inspiring me to push beyond my limits with her unwavering support and affection. Coach Pratt has taught me the value of hard work and resilience, and I'm truly thankful for her encouragement and belief in me. Thank you, Coach Pratt, for being an incredible role model. And now, things have changed. They're getting better after a long time. Even though some things won't go back to the way it used to be, I'll appreciate what comes. My brother is now 30. He is way better than he used to be before, and I appreciate that. Together, it feels like the worst of the storm has passed. The moments that were once filled with sadness are now being replaced with laughter, connection, and healing. Most of the things that went wrong are getting better, and we've learned how to be a family again. For the first time in years, I feel like I belong. Standing here this morning, I'm not here to say I've made it through everything. I'm still fighting, but I'm trying to figure out how to heal. But standing here with hope, a hope I didn't have before. I learned that even in the hardest times, you can find a way to keep going. For all people in a similar situation, I'm always empathetic and won't hesitate to offer my support. Thank you for listening. I hope it reminds you that even when it feels like everything is falling apart, there's still a reason to keep pushing forward.